Following a motor vehicle accident, there are certain things you should do and certain things you should not do. Today I'd like to talk to you about some things that you should not do after you've been involved in a car accident. One thing that you definitely do not want to do is admit fault to the other driver or to other people who may have witnessed the accident. Any statement you make to them surely will be used against you in your lawsuit moving forward. Of course, you can talk to these other people and exchange the proper information and make sure everybody's okay, but do not admit fault to anybody else involved in the accident. Another thing you definitely do not want to do is wait to seek medical treatment. Of course, if you have an obvious serious injury, you should be transported to the local hospital via ambulance and receive the appropriate care and treatment. However, oftentimes injuries do not manifest themselves until days or even weeks later. A perfect example is when somebody's rear-ended, oftentimes they will be diagnosed later on with a herniated disc in their spine. And you may not really feel the full effects or the limitations posed by that injury until, again, a little bit after your accident. So immediately after, even if you feel like you're okay, you really should go to at least an urgent care center or your primary care physician to receive a proper assessment by a medical professional. This is also important because if you wait too long, you may miss important insurance filing deadlines, or this time gap between your accident and your complaint of the injuries may be looked at by the insurance company, and they may look at it and say, hey, maybe this person suffered the injury some other way, and it could have a negative effect on your claim either pre-suit or during the course of the lawsuit. Another thing you definitely do not want to do is wait to report the accident to both the police and to your own insurance company. Under the New York State no-fault insurance law, you as a licensed insured motor vehicleist are entitled to certain benefits under the law. If you wait too long, you may miss out on those benefits or they may be substantially limited. The next don't I want to talk to you about is really important, and it involves your communication with both your own insurance company and the insurance company of the other driver who hit you in the motor vehicle accident. Let's talk about your own insurance company first. Of course, you need to report this to them in a timely manner, as we've discussed, but be very careful about what you tell them about your injuries. A perfect example is somebody who is injured in a motor vehicle accident may not know it yet. And the day or two following, if they haven't sought medical treatment, they may tell their insurance adjuster certain things like, hey, I'm totally fine, or I have no injuries. Well, if all of a sudden, a few days later, you start feeling soreness in your neck or your back or someplace else in your body, and you seek medical treatment and are diagnosed with an injury related to your accident, your own insurance company, through your no-fault benefits, may actually try to limit the amount of medical coverage they pay for. So be really careful about what you tell them, but of course you want to make sure that you report it in a timely manner. But when it comes to the other driver's insurance company, you need to be extremely careful about what you say to them. In all likelihood, after this accident, you're going to get a call from two people from that other driver's insurance company. They're called insurance adjusters. The one adjuster is going to call you in regards to the damage sustained to your motor vehicle. Of course, you should talk to them to make sure that you get the proper assessment and get your motor vehicle fixed, but do not give them any information about the facts and circumstances surrounding the accident, and do not talk to them at all about any injuries you know you sustained or may not know you've sustained. The other adjuster is going to call you from that other driver's insurance company, and they're going to talk to you about your bodily injury claim against the other driver's insurance company. And in all likelihood, what they're going to do, and we've seen this time and time again, especially when they know you're not represented by an attorney, is they're going to try to get you to give a recorded statement where they ask you questions about what happened during the accident. They ask you about your injuries. This is totally inappropriate, and they are not entitled to this, but they like to take advantage of people who don't know any better and think that they have to talk to them about this. What you should do in that situation is say either one, I've hired an attorney, and give him or her your attorney's information, or tell them two, I'm not going to talk to you about that. I'm in the process of hiring an attorney, and tell them that your attorney will reach out after you've picked one. The last don't I'd like to talk to you about today is don't wait to call a personal injury attorney. You want to make sure you protect your rights after a car accident, so give an attorney a call right away so he or she can walk you through the process of filing for your no-fault benefits and making sure that you're properly represented against the other driver's insurance company. Now, of course, we've talked about a lot today, but if you have any questions, please feel free to give myself or my partner Keith a call. We'd be more than happy to talk to you free of charge and see if there's anything we can do to help.